Hey, welcome back! Are you ready for the next installment in my Lego Lover house? I know you are, because you must be asking, where's the next room, Ellie? Build the next room! I'm here, we're here, we're ready to do it. So the last room that we built was the TTPD room, which is hiding behind the front door of the Lover house, which I think is just such a cool way to add it in. Next up, we're popping the Folklore room. It's just a little tiny hint, like a nod to the Folklore album on the room above. So, first up, obviously, like we have done for each of the rooms before, we are making an outfit, the eras to her outfit from this, from the Folklore album. And she's obviously got a multitude of different choices here, but the overarching theme in this, even though they're different colors and they're different styles, they're really romantical, they're really flowy. Big, long, voluminous sleeves, and we're going to go with the purple version here because obviously it's become an iconic look. If you look at it, you know exactly what album we're representing today. So we have got a purple, we have got here a purple skirt. I don't even know what accents I'm falling into. So this is the skirt I started with. I've erased the print from off this gorgeous Rapunzel skirt, and that leaves me with a blank canvas so that I can paint just like little kind of squooshes, like dotty kind of bloopers to make that V-shaped lacework that's on her skirt. Now, to make her top, I have ventured into a new sculpting medium that I've never used before, Apoxy Sculpt. I got it on Amazon here in Australia. It was really expensive. I think it's less expensive in other countries, but it's a two-part epoxy which dries without needing heat. So you mix the two parts together and then you obviously sculpt them, leave them to dry for 24 hours, and then you can paint over them. This is my very first time using this. I've read a little bit about it on the internet. So this is how this worked out. I think it actually worked out really well, and I desperately wanted those flowy sleeves, and that's not something I could achieve with material, which seems ironic because material flows, right? But the smaller you get, like when you're working on miniatures, the material just doesn't fall the way it does on a human-sized body. So I've created the idea of the flow with this now very firm. It's strong. So this is completely bonded now. It's bonded to the mini doll where I've stuck it on. Obviously, that's what bonding is. But also, I've made sure I haven't gone over the arms so that you can still move them around, even though the sleeves are going to go up with her. It's going to look really weird, but that's fine. And the frill looks okay too. The frill actually looks really nice. It added some nice dimension and texture. And yeah, so now when we paint it, it looks really great. The only problem is now that I'm at macro putting this under my camera and my studio lights, the colors of the top and the skirt do not match, and I'm a little bit broken by that, but I'm fine. I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. I mean, some of the Lego stuff doesn't match very well with their colors. So yeah, but, and I missed I think I knocked that off when I was trying the other hair on. So I need to do a little bit more painting, obviously, but it looks amazing. I think it looks so good. Obviously now what I have created is not a mini doll that's going to be terribly playable, though she is still completely posable, but with the added sculpture stuff, it's a sculpture now. She's a work of art. If I do say so myself. And I've printed out the album cover to go in the room. Normally the mini doll would be able to hold it, but because I have painted over her hands, that's not going to be happening now. So that's okay. There are limitations. All right, so for the room, this is a picture from the music clip, the music video. It's kind of purple, right? So because I've chosen to do the purple dress and there's a purple hue in the video, I'm using artistic license and I'm 100% running with it. So we've got a white swirly spiral staircase and we've got purple dappledy light walls. The flooring is white wood. That was tricky to say. I got there. I feel as though my flooring could do with some texture here, but I'm not going to because the walls are going to be like completely and utterly textured. So the floor can be nice and plain. We need a little stud in the middle here to attach our spiral staircase to. Apart from that, we're just putting white. We are tiling the floor. No, wait, it's not tiles, it's wood. No, okay, so we need our spiral staircase. So to create this nice and simple, because it's a very small space, we need a rod and we need something to stick it to the floor, and we need it to be the height of the room, and then we need a whole heap of little steps. So to clip them onto the rod, we have a clip, and then we have a little smooth tile, and then I'm just putting a stud underneath. I'm making this as simple as is humanly possible. It may not look, oh, hold on, that's sitting way too high. Maybe if I add another stud to it, under here. That's still sitting a little bit high. I think I might have to do a little bit of adjusting, but I'm not going to just at the moment because once we put the rest of these stairs on, I don't think the bottom will be so glaringly obviously sitting up above. It's suspended. It's counter-levered, right? Cantilevered, yeah. Okay, so we are going around and up and, oh, you know what I just thought of? If I was really clever, and I don't know that I am, I should put a hole in the floor so we can actually go up to the next level. Oh, and I would have needed to do that in the attic too for the next room. Yeah, I'm not doing that, so scrap that plan. So let's get trying so hard to get these evenly spaced, and then how far does the spiral staircase really go around before it starts looking weird in the space? How far should I space these out? Okay, prepare for the next 5 minutes for me to just be fiddling with the, like, making minute changes on the stairs. I'm wondering if I should, no. I'm just going to leave them alone for now, and we're going to start adding walls. So take it out, we'll pop it back in and see what it looks like when the walls are in. So I've used washi tape with little speckles, so purple with whitish speckles on it to make that dappled kind of look. It looks really actually cuter than I intended. Probably needed more of a wash, but yeah, we work with what we've got. We've got a door on one side here, and on this side of the wall, I'm just going to put a little forward-facing stud so we can pop the album cover in here as an ornament. It looks like a picture this way. It looks fantastic. There's not a lot in this room. It's really just the staircase and a couple of lights, wall lights on either side of the doors. So let's put the wall light over here. I've put it in lower than it looks like it probably should be, but because I'm creating an up one, it's going to look not too weird this slow. Trust me, trust the process. We'll just find out at the end, see how it looks. See, that looks fine. It looks good. That looks good. All right, on the other side, we need another door. Now, these doors are actually lining up with the ones on the rooms on either side. You're going to have them both kind of open at the same time. I don't know whether they're going to be able to open inwards with the spiral staircase, but that's not the point. It really is not the point. They're just really there for aesthetics. Those doors are never getting opened. Another wall light on this side matching the other one. More little speckledy wall pieces going up. And then I think hold on, backfill this one here. I didn't bother putting any washi tape on that one because you kind of can't see it. And then when we've got our staircase in, that looks really good. I'm going to just fiddle with the staircase just a little bit more. Just a little bit of adjustments. I think, because I feel like maybe they should meet, I don't know. It looks good from above. No, that's good. I'm just going to, yeah, I need to move it over a little bit, otherwise it bumps into my picture. There we go. The picture solved my dilemma for me. It has to be in a certain place anyway. So this bottom one, we want it just to be straight facing the front. Back one's facing the back at the top. Good. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, last layer on the top here. We've got our bricks, and then we just line it with our tiles and then some jumper studs, so we'll be able to add the next room up with it, which is going to be what? What's the next room up? The next room is the Evermore room. And that's it. We are done! Evermore's next. Oh, that outfit's going to be fun. That room's going to be fun too. Let's try out this spiral staircase though. Up we go. There, see, look, it works fine. It's cozy. I should have put a little jumper stud on the floor so I can actually attach my mini doll. I might go back and do that. But let's have a look at what this looks like in situ. So this goes on top of our TTPD room and sits beautifully here. And then when we bring in I'm really thrilled by the ratio of the house, how it's worked out, especially as I've done it room by room and I didn't plan it all before we popped it in. It's worked out very nicely. Yeah, the ratio is good. How good does that look? Very pleased. I'm very, very pleased. I'm clapping silently so that it doesn't really overwhelm the microphone, but that's so cool. All right. We are heading up. We're going to do 2 more rooms. We're going to do Evermore and we're going to do Midnights. There's no room for Midnights, but we're going to represent it anyway. And then we're going to put it all together in one big video. And I'll let Millie see it. That'll be so exciting. All right. Let me know your thoughts on our current room and on the outfit. And if you've got any actual tips on how to use Apoxy Sculpt, because you've used it before in your miniatures making, let me know in the comments and check back in and do all the things because, yeah, more stuff's coming up soon. We got to get this baby finished. All right. I'll see you again soon. Bye.